Excuse me, slur.
True story here, I was getting ready for bed, getting comfy, and an anonymous source, I'm not gonna leak my source because, you know, but someone told me to check out this YouTuber who goes by Louis McClung, and I've never heard of this fine individual in my life. I know that he's been involved in drama recently. He's not a channel that I watch, nor will I ever watch, and just going from this guy's amazing facial expressions and the videos he decides to make, it's content that's not for me. I will never watch it. I'd rather have sex with a 95-year-old grandma than to ever watch any of his videos. I want to focus on his video regarding Dream. In this video right here is on God, on my mama, on everything that I have. This is one of the worst videos I've seen ever. This is in praise of Shadow's bad. It's just a disaster. It's a train wreck. I have no idea how this guy made this, especially after, you know, he's been in a lot of controversy as of late. Even though my last few videos I've been like, yeah, both Dream and Tommy in it are cringe. In this situation, I am rocking the Dream merch. I am a Dream stan as of right now. And even though Dream has disproving all the pedophile allegations that came out a year ago, this guy's still hanging on to them. Enough of me yapping. Let's just get right into this.
I'm sure you've heard all the rumors before. Dream likes kids. Dream likes to be a groomer. Dream is full of a bunch of tiny people who operate him like a giant mech house. All of the above are normal things that people accuse him of.
Now, something that I want to point out is that he is indeed a theater kid, and it totally checks out. Like, I know not all theater kids are like this. I don't want to stereotype, but 95% of theater kids are fucking weird. This guy is not helping the theater kid stigma that's been around for a long time. Dork, loser, nerd. What else can I say without getting demonetized? Now, why are we talking about Dream being a pedophile in 2025 when he beat all of this a year or two ago? Why is this still being dragged like the low taper fade meme, which is still massive, by the way? I'm just like, why are we bringing this up? He's not a creep. He's not a pedophile. He didn't do anything with the minor. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we bringing this back? It's just complete nonsense. Can we please let it go? Stop dragging it. This video's 40 minutes of annoying theater kid being cringe, annoying, and pathetic. Delete your channel. Do everyone a favor and delete your channel, unalive your channel, go get a real job, flip a burger or two. YouTube isn't for you, dog. Alright, I gotta keep it real with you.
Dream himself even clarified that a lot of messages and receipts people showed were him. So you might be thinking, if it looks like grooming and he admits it was him, wasn't it? Before we get to whether it is or it isn't, first, the definition of grooming.
We all know what grooming is. Alright, stop fucking pulling the Wikipedia. Well, grooming here, Dream was not grooming anyone, alright? I want to make that very clear. I might not enjoy his content, it might not be for me, but I don't hate Dream at all. I don't genuinely hate any content creator except this guy right here. This guy's soy. This guy's annoying. I mean, what else rhymes with soy? Annoying, dumb, oink. Point sense.
First, the definition of grooming never states that it has to be a child. Somebody who uses their power, their presence, their personality to garner some kind of romantic or sexual connection with somebody. Or even maybe sometimes just get things from them, physical things like property. It depends.
What are you smoking? If I'm flirting with a 20-year-old, does that mean that I groomed a 20-year-old? Are you fucking insane? Bro, what are you on about? He's acting like if you're 30 years old and you could get groomed. Like, no, you cannot get groomed at 30 years old. Of the way we're all thinking of grooming, being a sexual predator, being an EDP, grooming a minor. And no, you cannot groom a 25-year-old. Are you retarded? Genuine question, dude. Are you fucking stupid? So if I'm 24, 25 years old and someone flirts with me and they're like 30, did I just get groomed? No, I'm a grown-ass man. And it goes back to, okay, so if I flirt with an 18-year-old, is that grooming? No, of course not. What are you on? Like, dude, this is not Twitter or Reddit.
This case involves many people. For instance, Amanda, a lady who posted her entire experience with Dream on TikTok.
To maybe February 10th is the time frame where we were saying. He sent me a picture of his penis, and he sent me a picture of him nutting. I clearly sent him stuff as well. I informed him that I was coming to Orlando in August.
Why the fuck are we talking about this? You were consensual. You weren't a minor. You guys were just horny. Like, okay, that's not breaking the law. That's literally something that everyone does. Now, if Dream was 20 and you were 14, then yeah, that's an issue, but that's not the situation. Dream, I know you're watching. Please send me some merch. I'm defending you with my life out here.
She made these videos directly following the leak of these photos. These were huge photos at the time. If these were real and in the context that people had claimed them to be, it would have been the end. The end for Dream. I don't think he would be living anywhere except for on private property behind iron bars. The biggest thing that really stood out to a lot of people in this specific instance was how much evidence there wasn't to suggest it was him. Until he admitted that it was him. But then he also provided important information that all of these women, all of these younger women, were 18 when he talked to them.
So, case closed. Who cares? There were 18. Dream was, what, 18, 19, 20, 21? Who the fuck cares? If Dream wants to get his goon on. The girls were also participating, so what's the big deal here? It's not like Dream was texting fucking 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds. That was not the situation. It was people who were both 18, and I believe Dream is from California, so the age of consent is 18. I fail to see what's wrong here. Why is this guy acting like Dream got caught talking to a 9-year-old who still wears a diaper over Snapchat? Like, what are we doing here, Unk? What are we actually fucking doing?
And if you ask me, and this is not just because I'm a Dream hater professionally, right now I'm literally hating on Dream.
You are mad corny. Not even Ethan is online was this annoying and pretentious. Well, you know, they come pretty close. But this guy, holy balls, this guy, his pretentious fucking attitude, his holier than thou attitude, his, you could be groomed and you could be over 18 mentality. Is this guy a baby in an adult's body? This is why theater kids... This video is not it, dude. Delete it, please, and delete your channel too.
No. If you ask me, that doesn't clear his name. Even if they're 18, like I just said, doesn't mean you can't groom them into being into you, okay?
What? All right, maybe my AirPods are acting up. Let me back up a bit.
Even if they're 18, like I just said, doesn't mean you can't groom them into being into you, okay?
It doesn't matter. You could still be 18 and get groomed, guys. You could be 45 and still get groomed sexually. What is wrong with this guy? Still alluding to him being a creep when he clearly isn't. If it's legal where you're from and the age of consent is valid, I literally do not care. This is in praise of Shadow Spad.
Without the internet, parasocial relationships still existed, but the internet only made them worse. Sure, a bunch of weird women would fantasize over Napoleon showing up in their room late at night, but that's not as bad as 30 million people following somebody and then that person cherry picking which ones he talks to in this manner.
If both of you guys are into it and you guys are both legal and everything's fine and everything's consensual, what's wrong with that? I don't know, is this guy mad just because he never gets laid? And he's like, oh, well, I don't want to see anyone else getting laid, guys, not epic. Like, this is just two people flirting. You need to go outside and get some bitches on your dick, dude, instead of being jelly that you're not getting laid.
But apparently, the person who posted this said that it was just cringy, just so cringy and bad. He even sent pictures of his house. This is weird. If this was a conversation between a man and a minor, this would be concerning. But now in the modern day, he's cleared his name almost entirely.
Yeah, I agree with you. If it was with a minor, that would be an issue. The thing is, it wasn't with a minor, so why do you continue to allude to it, dude? I don't know how many times I've said this word this year so far, but this is peak nothing burger. Old stuff from years ago coming back even after he disproved and beat the allegations. Dude, you're dangerous. You should be banned. You should be deleted. You should be excommunicado.
Of these grooming allegations with these specific people, claiming that yes, those are messages with me, but they were 18, or they told me they were 18. He got a legal team involved. He had an entire 1-hour video up on his channel. I think he still does. It cleared his name almost entirely. He got a bunch of people involved to make sure that he cleared his name. And this again is coming from the biggest Dream hater you will ever interact with. I despise him. I want him up on the cross and tickled for the world to see.
Please quit. A horrible video that it almost makes me want to cry. All right, if I gotta keep it real here, if I gotta keep it G like a gangsta, it's so bad, it's making me cry.
If Dream hadn't just shown up out of nowhere, said a slur to 15 million people and expected everybody to be okay with it. What is this? Actually, guys, I know you weren't talking about me, but... why are you mad at me?
Teachers have souls.
I want to shove you in the locker and pour strawberry milk on your hair. Am I a bully? Is OG Sensitive Society coming back? Yes, I need to pay my rent this month, so I gotta lock in. Now, I don't want to waste your time anymore. Like, it's just him bitching and moaning and being like, you can't say that, guys, and the R word is so evil, and Tommy Innit is my king, and I'm gonna write that Lizzie like no one. The comments, though, you're the reason theater kids get a bad rap. So you're just going to continue doing unsearched hit pieces for views and clout. Cool, bro. We love a king who actually doesn't learn from his mistakes. The amount of misinformation and double standard in this slop is wild. And if you start by newest, it's even worse. Louis McClung fans have brain damage. Please wash your hair. You're washed. I could keep going. Here, I'm gonna give you some advice, Mr. Louis McClung. Mr. McClung. Log off. Maybe delete your channel. Your videos suck. Back to back misinformation is wild. That's gonna be a brand new record. But anyways, what do you guys think of the situation? Do you hate Mr. McClung? Do you love him? Do you want to make love to him? Whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments below. I personally despise him. I think he's top 5 worst YouTubers alive right now. And please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, I'm gonna log out now. Bye.
They were already dead. Just hadn't realized. Good job.